Hello, my friends. I am coming at you today with a Kringle Candle review. Actually, this week I have two Kringle Candle reviews that I want to share with all of you. This week, I believe this sale may be going on until Valentine's Day, but Kringle is currently offering it's some kind of love sale, something celebrating Valentine's Day, where they are essentially offering two of these jars. This is the medium-sized 2-wick 100% soy jar. I believe these are going 2 for $30, and the large 2-wick tumblers in the 100% soy formula are going 2 for $40. Now, I do believe that you have to click on the offer when you go to the Kringle website. It will show you that sale. And you just have to click on that, and then it's kind of like in a bundle deal where it will give you, the price will be reflected that way. So anyways, I thought it would be a good idea because of that sale going on, and the timing just so happens to be that I have hit about the halfway mark on some of these candles, that I thought it would be a good idea to share some thoughts with you in case you are interested in picking any of these up. Now, obviously, this is Kringle Candle's Herbal Tea. I believe, don't quote me, but I do believe that this was a new release last spring. Spring of 2022, I believe, is when this one was released. The scent notes on this one are, the top notes are tea and lemon. The mid notes are jasmine, verbena, and the base note is musk and sage. So, what do I smell in this candle? Well, if you caught my Saturday 6, I can't remember if it was this last week or the week before. My weeks are all getting mixed up here. But I said that this candle, definitely those top notes are the ones that I smell the most. This definitely smells like a classic tea. So think like a black tea. With lemon, a little hint of lemon. Now, this is not a lemon gourmand. This is not an overwhelmingly lemon candle at all, but I do smell a little hint of that in here, but the predominant note is tea. Now, I do know that a lot of people have compared this, and I would agree, with Bath & Body Works had a tea candle. I want to say, I'm not your Bath & Body Works historian, you guys. I don't remember all of the names of a lot of candles. I want to say it had something to do with like London tea time, or if you're more familiar with what candle that was, would you please comment down below so that way other people would be able to draw that comparison. But I do remember having a candle that smelled like this, and for some reason I'm thinking that London was somewhere in the name. It was like London tea or London tea time, something like that. Anyways, this candle smells very, very similar. So if you liked that candle at Bath & Body Works, I definitely would say that you would like the scent of this one. Now, I will say that this is not a floral scent by any stretch of the imagination. However, I do pick up a little bit of, I would classify this as kind of a greenery type of note in it. And I'm not sure if that is coming from, I want to say it's probably the verbena note in here. Maybe I don't really get a floral jasmine in here, nor do I really smell musk, but it might be a combination of sage and verbena in here that lends just a slight green note to this candle. Again, tea is from tea leaves, so I believe that that would make sense. But overall, this is just a beautiful scent that I have really been enjoying. If you have been with me for a while, you know that not only am I a seasonal burner, but there are certain times of the day that I will generally gravitate towards certain scents. So tea, for me as an American, is kind of a morning thing. I am the type of person that, fun fact, I actually don't like coffee. I love the smell of it, but I don't like the taste of it. But I do love to have a cup of tea every single morning when I get up. It is part of my morning routine. I most days aim to get up about an hour before my children get up, you know, when the sun is getting ready to rise. And I start my day off with a cup of tea and usually some quiet time for Bible study. That's just how I prefer to get my days started. And so tea to me is a very comforting thing because it's just part of my routine for what I would honestly say is my favorite part of the day. So Anyways, I have been burning this one in the morning. I have also really enjoyed pairing this with tea and cookies, which is also another Kringle candle, which if you saw my review on that, at first I wasn't so sure if I really liked that candle, but I did find the pairing of this to be absolutely beautiful. Now, let's talk about the performance of it. So if you are familiar with the Kringle 100% soy formula, then you know it is one of the cleanest burning candles on the market. Now, most candles, I have a rule where I extinguish them after 3 hours. I can typically get away with about 4 or 5 hours of burn on this. Actually, I could probably get away with even longer on that because the wax is just such a clean burning wax. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this around for you. This candle has been burning for about 4 hours. So you will see, just look at that clean burn. There's no soot going on. There's no like dark wax here. It's just absolutely beautiful. The flames, I have yet to have gotten a Kringle candle that develops puny wick syndrome. Now you will see with a soy wax, there is a little bit of residue as the wax dissipates, but that's not really a big problem to me. I don't really pay attention to that very much. How is it? How strong is it? Okay, you guys, Kringle candles are kind of funny for me because some of them can be a little bit light. That might be a spoiler alert for another candle that might be, well, I don't know. I might upload that review first. We'll see. Some candles are very light performers for me, and other ones, I light them up, and within 10 minutes of lighting them, I can already smell them. So where does this one fall on that spectrum? I would give this candle a strength of an 8 and a throw of about 9. Hard to believe from this little 2-wick medium-sized tumbler, but yes, I have been burning this one in my living room, which has high ceilings. It's an open concept home. I know I say this every time I do a candle review, but I may have new viewers coming in, and so you may not know the details of my home, and I always feel like that is beneficial when I'm providing a candle review, especially when you're talking about the performance of a candle and how far it is projecting. So my home, for reference, is about 1,700 square feet. It is an open concept, single-story home. The ceilings in the living room, which is typically where I burn a lot of these candles and where I am going to give kind of that judgment of how well a candle is performing. The living room has the highest ceilings, and it is the largest room in the house. And obviously you can see I'm filming in my kitchen here, and so it kind of has that open concept coming into my kitchen right here. Anyways, yes, strength and throw of this one is, the strength is about an 8. Pleasant enough that I can smell it. People walk into my house and they can smell it. In fact, it's so funny. I have had 3 people walk into my house in the mornings. A lot of the time I'm having kids, kids carpool or whatnot. And one was a child, like a preteen child, and then the other one was her mom. And it was so funny. Both of them walked in on separate occasions and both immediately walked right over to this candle and smelled it and was like, ooh, that smells really good. I like that. So yeah, funny kind of thing. I think it's because they lived in the UK for a while, and they said, oh, it reminds me of England, the tea. Anyways, yes, this candle is strong enough that it is pleasant, but it is not headache inducing. I will also say that this is one of those candles that I light this baby up, and within 10 minutes, even before it's nowhere near achieving a full pull of wax, I can smell it very, very well. Now, this is carrying very well throughout my house. The reason I'm giving it a 9, which is not very common, honestly, for these 2-wick Kringle candles. I've only had a few of them that have done that. But the reason I'm giving it a 9 is because obviously it fills up my entire living room and it fills up my kitchen. This morning when I was doing my hair in my bathroom, I had the door closed. I opened up my door from my master bedroom, and I opened the door, and I've been burning another candle in there, and I could smell this one over the candle that I have currently burning in there. So yes, this one is a powerhouse, a great performer. I'm not having any issues with soot, no puny wicks, which I honestly have never had puny wicks with Kringle candle. Only on a few occasions have I ever had to really even trim off any carbon balls. These typically don't develop those huge mushroom tops, and then you have a bunch of wick residue in the wax pool. It's just not a very common occurrence with this. So overall, I would give this candle a 2 thumbs up. Really enjoyable candle. If you are somebody that likes tea scents, then yes, I would say put it on your wish list with Kringle, or if you are looking to purchase candles soon, you may want to take advantage of that new sale. Let me know in the comment box down below if you have burned this candle. What is your experience with it? Do you agree with me? It's okay if you disagree as well. Also just want to say hello to any new viewers. My name is Katie. I like to talk about candles and a little bit of beauty here on my channel. So if that is content that you are interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and notification bell if you would like to be notified every time I upload a new video. I do have a series on my channel every weekend. It's typically, well, it's called the Saturday Six, so typically I upload it on Saturdays, where I talk about just 3 little quick reviews on 3 candles and 3 beauty products. I also like to do some hauls and obviously dedicated candle reviews like this one. I want to say thank you so much for spending your time here with me today, and until my next video, you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.